very easy flatland scooter tricks. If you want to get into flatland and you want to explore and see what tricks are the first tricks you should learn when you're trying to learn how to ride flatland on a scooter, or you've been riding for a long time and you just never tried flat and you've become interested mainly because of my channel and you see these amazing tricks and you want to learn them too because they look really fun, then here we go. 3 tricks. Haven't made a video like this in a long time, so I hope you enjoy these and I hope you want to see more. And if you do, leave a comment below and subscribe because I will make more. They're fun, they're easy, and I would love to see you guys learn tricks. The first trick is a 1-foot manual. It can be done in a straight line, it can be done backwards, it could be done in a circle, it could be done spinning slow, and it could be done spinning fast. It's a very useful trick in flatland, and it's a very basic beginner trick that anyone can do at least straight. I always say practice holding the trick first instead of trying to jump into it or land it. Put yourself in the position of the trick that you want to learn, find that center point, push off. Ideally, try to find somewhere that has a little bit of a decline so your wheel wants to roll without you having to push or set up. You can just appreciate the centering of your core over the scooter. As you progress with this trick, it becomes easier going straight. You want to do the same thing, same knowledge, same science applies for it to go backwards, spinning and going in a circle. You will find your center point as long as you learn to do it straight first. And later on in your progression, this trick can evolve into what's called mega spin. One of the most useful setup tricks in flatland, and to this day, you've always seen me do it in all my clips because it is the perfect setup, exit, beginning, fun trick. Learn this trick in these steps, doing it straight, doing it in a small circle, doing it in a tight circle, spinning slow, and then spinning fast. See where you are and your level of riding, pick where you need to start. If you feel like you already know how to do the first 2 steps, go for the next one. If it's your first time starting off, learn to do it straight and work your way up. Trick number 2, Fakie Scooter Fakie. This is an OG trick from the OG days where we used to just do the OG tricks. And I've learned to innovate this into my flatland riding as a perfect, stable, setup, fun, easy 2-wheel on the ground trick. It's become a trick that if I feel like I'm going to fall or I need time to breathe and set up for the rest of my combo because sometimes the long combos take a little bit of stamina, this is the perfect trick. It becomes this easy. And not because I'm saying it to brag or anything like that. I'm saying because you will realize the exact same thing if you practice this trick the exact same way. Straight scooter fakie is also a part of this, but Fakie Scooty Fakie specifically is a lot easier because if you realize how the scooter is rolling, if you were to get off the scooter as it's rolling, you realize that the scooter is just rolling straight. You are backwards, but the scooter wants to roll how it's supposed to, so you just have to figure out how to control it. It's always good to just stand, step on the scooter in the position already, figure out how to balance it, push, and realize that the scooter is just going forward. So just understand that you have to adapt to how your body's positioned on the Fakie Scooty Fakie and look behind your shoulder, see where the scooter wants to go, and let it go there. After you learn to do this and learn to hold it straight, you'll learn to spin it, you'll learn to balance it at a slower pace, you'll learn to track stand it as a stationary trick. A stationary trick allows you to either pump, push with your wheel, or spin in a circle, or you just want to see how long you can hold and how strong your legs are. It's a very simple, easy trick that has been integrated into a lot of my combos. Like I said, it's a trick that if I'm trying a long combo and this combo is very tiring, I'll do the Fakie Scooty Fakie in the middle of the combo, recuperate as I'm holding it because it is easy, it doesn't take a lot of strength. Come back, lock back into the next trick, and finish the combo and extend your trick list. In these steps, you want to learn Fakie Scooty Fakie going straight, in a small circle, in a tighter circle, and then stationary. Stationary being the final step of this. If you can hold it without moving anywhere, without your pegs, wheels, or shoes hitting the ground, that's when you know it's time to level up and use this in between your combos. The last and final trick that everybody sees me do at the end of my combos, because it's so useful, it's a secure trick to lock in the end of a combo and a good exit and a fun exit. You're going to already have to know how to tail whip, so if you don't know how to tail, make sure to go back on my channel and look up that video, figure out a tail, get it dialed in, then come back to this one because the last trick on this trick list is going to be tire tap tail whip. Tire tap is when you're on the brake, on your back wheel, and yes, on the brake, on your back wheel. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're learning new tricks, it's a good thing. Stand on the brake, specifically with your back foot, crouch down, explode off the brake and the back wheel, and tail out. Make sure you learn it stationary and not moving at a standstill position. Getting this dialed in at least 5 in a row, I would say, until you move on to the next step. Next steps being exploring your combos, figuring out where you're gonna end up on your back wheel, and doing a tire tap tail whip out. A lot of flatland tricks line up where you end on your front wheel or your back wheel. And if you end on your back wheel, it's always a good excuse to do a tail whip out. It just shows that you had your trick locked in, you're in full control, and doing the tire tap allows you to set up in the position you need to be in and tail whip out because you already know how to. In these steps, tire tap, practice is doing a tire tap jumping out. Figure out where that pop is. Tire tap, tail whip. So a stationary one, you don't even have to roll or anything, just put your foot on the brake, get it in position, tail whip out. And then explore your combos. See if you want to do a straight manual or a straight 1 foot manual, tire tap, tail whip out. If you're learning mega spins and you want a manual in a circle or you're doing a tight mega spin, same thing. Tire tap, tail whip out. It's a good trick, it's a good setup trick. It's very comfortable, especially if you already know how to tail whip. And like I said, if you don't, go back on this channel, look up the how to tail whip, learn that, get it dialed in, because you will, watching that video, come back, learn this. This is the first video I've made for 3 easy flat tricks. I hope this helps a lot, and if it does, please leave a comment down below if you have any questions about any other tricks or you're having issues with these specific tricks, which I doubt you will if you really try and listen to everything I have to say. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, what your position is, how you're progressing, where you're progressing, and if you need more. And if you need more, make sure to subscribe to the channel, have the notifications on, leave those comments and let me know with ideas and what tricks you're working on. In the next video, we'll do a tutorial volume book or whatever you want to call an album or a playlist where we will explore and take flatland tricks from the beginning all the way until the level where I'm at right now, this being the first video. Thank you very much for watching, but thank you even more for listening and trying this. You learning these tricks is the most important thing when you watch these videos, so I really look forward to what you have to say, what you have to do, and what you want to learn next. Thank you again for being here. This is a little different than the usual vlog adventure style new trick deals, but it's time to give back to you, and I want to see you do some tricks. Time to progress. See you in the next one.